Are you having difficulty getting your Amazon listings to rank for the best keywords? In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a master keyword list to make sure that you get your SEO process off on the right footing. Your master keyword list is the foundation to your entire SEO strategy, and your listings are going to suffer if you bypass this crucial step. So diving straight into how we are actually going to create this master keyword list, it's all going to start by identifying our product's seed keyword phrase. So I'm pretending that this is my product, just for this example. So this is a leather notebook. So the title is Notebook Journal for Men. It's brown leather. So leather notebook journal is probably going to be a good search. So we'll just type up here, leather notebook journal. All right. And then once you've searched it, we now want to select some of the competitor ASINs to run a Cerebro search to see what keywords they are actually ranking for. Because if they are selling well, we want to make sure that we are ranking on those keyword phrases. So we're going to open up our Helium 10 extension. We're going to go to X-Ray. This is going to load up all of the competitor products on page 1. From here, we can sort it by BSR. So you always want to use the BSR when sorting. However, you can also use parent level sales or recent purchases if BSR is not available. But this is ultimately the best option. So from here, we're going to go to filters. And then we're going to click on hide sponsored products from results because we don't want there to be any sponsored products. These are all products that are ranking for that keyword because of a PPC campaign, not because of organic placement. So we'll select apply filters. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down the list and we're going to select the ASINs that we want to run the reverse search in Cerebro. So another thing to note as well is that we want to select products that are similar to our own product. So this can be in pricing, in features, pack size, etc. So our listing was just a single leather notebook for $19.99. So if we look here, these top listings are all under $10. So we can go back to filters and we can set the price, the minimum price, to be $15. So it's $5 less than what our listing sells for, and we can set the max price at $30. So we're going to click apply filters. All right, and now we can go down and we can select our notebooks. So we'll select up to 10 of these, making sure again as you go down that they're roughly the same features, that you're not selecting a 2-pack, etc., etc. All right, so now that we've got our 10 listings selected, we're going to click on Run Cerebro. This will open up in Helium 10 Cerebro, and then here we can filter out some of the data, and then we can start exporting it into our Excel spreadsheet. So while Cerebro is loading up, I'm just going to go across to Magnet. So Magnet is going to be for just a straight keyword search to see what related keywords we can use in the listing. So in here, we're going to use that same seed keyword phrase. So leather notebook journal, right? We're going to click on get keywords. It's going to fetch the data. I'm just going to hop back to Cerebro. All right, now we can start filtering everything out in Cerebro. So what we want to do is we want to go to search volume up here. We want to set the minimum search volume to be 100 searches in the last 30 days. You don't want to leave this open and not have a minimum search amount because a lot of the times you're going to get keywords here that don't actually have a 30-day search volume, or they've got a very low search volume. Now, it's not to say that you can't use that keyword phrase, but just we want to focus on the best keyword phrases. So the most relevant, the highest volume for our product. Otherwise, we're wasting keyword real estate. So we're going to set that minimum search volume to be 100. And then from there, we are going to go to single word. So over here, word count, we set the minimum to be 1. All right. And then lastly, we're going to go to ranking competitors. So what ranking competitors is it's the amount of competitor ASINs or listings that are ranking for a certain keyword phrase. So if we look at this top result over here, leather-bound notebook, and we scroll across, we can see ranking competitors count. So 9 out of the 10 ASINs that we searched are ranking for that phrase. All right, and you can see it's different. So there's 8, there's 7, there's a 6, there's another 9, etc. So if 9 out of 10 of these competitors are ranking for that keyword phrase, it must mean that that phrase is very important and that we should definitely have that phrase in our own listing because that is driving sales. So we're going to set the count here to a minimum of 6. So a minimum of 6 competitors ranking for that phrase. And then we're going to click apply filters, wait for this to load. Right now the keyword list goes down to 892 filtered keywords. So a lot less data to work with. And this is very much in line with what we actually want to use for our master keyword list. So what we're going to do from here is we are going to go to export data. So you can export it as a CSV or a Excel file. I'd like to do it with Excel, and then I'll put it into a Google Sheet. So I'll export it as Excel. All right. And then from here, we are going to open up this Excel document and get it into our Google Sheet. Right, so now that I've imported that Excel sheet into Google Sheets, I can start working through all of this data and removing the columns that I don't need. So we want to keep our keyword phrases, so that's going to stay. We also want to keep search volume, so we'll just delete these couple of columns in between. The other columns that we want to remove are going to be from search volume trend over here up to position rank. We want to keep position rank. And then the last columns that we remove are from relative rank. That's going to be up to competitor performance. So we delete those columns. Position rank here, this is the rank that the first ASIN in your Cerebro search holds. So if you're searching your ASIN first with all your competitors, then this will be the rank that your ASIN holds. However, in my search, because this would be the first time we're creating a master keyword list, I did not include my theoretical ASIN. So we are going to use all of these when we are actually working with the data. So what we do now is we set a filter on the search volume column. So we're going to create a filter, and then in that we want to filter by condition, and then it's going to be greater than, and we'll just set this to 300. So this is going to be any keyword that has over 300 searches in the last 30 days. So we set that. All right. And now we want to go and we want to insert a column to the right. So we can just call this column score. Essentially what this column is, we are just going to work out now all of the competitor ASINs that we've done searches on. We want them to be within specific parameters. So we're going to put a formula in here. So it's going to be count ifs. All right. And then we select our range. So normally, like I said, if this position rank in column D is your own ASIN, you wouldn't select it. You would select E onwards. However, it's just one of the competitors, so I'm still using it. All right. So we fill in our formula here. So it's going to be anything greater than or equal to 1. All right. And then we select the range again. Okay. And it's going to be anything less than or equal to 26. All right. So there you go. And we can autofill this all the way down. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to sort this by the score. So we'll just go here. We'll sort it from Z to A. So we've got the highest score up at the top, and that goes in descending order down to the lowest score at the bottom. Some of these are 0. So what this means, score 10 out of 10. This is the best keyword. So leather-bound notebook. Then we see the others. So we've got 9, we've got 8. So this is 9 competitors ranking for it, 8 competitors ranking for it. Those are all great keywords. We've got 6 down here. So quite a few keyword phrases that a lot of the competitors are using. So because we have so many, we can just go down to 6. If this was a very niche product that did not have a lot of keyword phrases for it, we could go down to 5, we could go down to 4. It really depends on how relevant the keyword phrase is to your product and also on the search volume. But in this example, we'll just take it down to where 6 ends. So we are going to copy all of these keyword phrases. We're just going to put it into the master keyword list for now and make sure let's grab the search volume as well, just so we have that. Okay, and now we can go back to our Helium 10. We can open up Magnet. So filtering inside of Magnet, we want to go set our search volume again, minimum search volume to be 100 searches per month. And because Magnet is different to Cerebro, where it's not actually searching for the keyword phrases that a competitor ASIN is ranking for, it's just searching for that exact phrase and then any similar phrases to it. We don't have a way to filter out how many ASINs are ranking for that phrase. So what we can do here is we can utilize title density. So what title density is the number of page one products with the searched keyword in their title. So we can set this here. I just like to use a minimum of 5. So a minimum of 5 ASINs have this keyword phrase on page 1. We go to apply filters. All right, so now we've still got a lot of kind of random phrases here. So what we want to do is go to phrases containing, and we can just manually filter this down a little bit. So it's always going to be different. You want to make sure that you are filtering this down so that you get very relevant phrases. So I'll just put in some examples. So we only want phrases that are containing, let's say, notebook, journal, and leather. So we'll apply those filters. All right, so now we've dropped down basically 100 keywords down to 172. So a whole lot less. We can continue to filter this even further if we want to, and we can even exclude certain phrases. So for example, here we can see that personalized is used 3 times, so maybe we don't want to include any phrases with that word, so we'll just pop that in there, separated by a comma. Let's say we don't want to include a travel journal. We also don't want to include a lock or daily journal. It's just random examples. Apply filters, and there we've dropped some more filtered keywords. So once we have finally filtered down this entire list to exactly what we want it to be, we are happy with the keywords, that they are very relevant, we're going to go to export data, and we're going to click on copy to clipboard. So I'm just going to finish up filtering all of these keywords, and then I'll get it over into the Google spreadsheet. Right, so I filtered it down here. I've only got 7 keyword phrases from here that I want to use. So I'm just going to click on export data, copy to clipboard, then we go back across to our master keyword list spreadsheet. All right, and now I'm going to enter it in under the Magnet master keyword list. So just pop it in there. It's only a couple. I'm going to pop it on the master keyword list as well. All right, now from here, what we want to do is we want to get all of these into just one big block of text that we can use for our listing. We want to make sure that there are no duplicates, etc. So we're going to copy that, paste this list into Frankenstein, and now we are going to make sure that we have add only spaces. And then output settings, we want to remove the duplicates, we want to convert to lowercase, and we also want to maintain the phrases. If we don't maintain the phrases, then what will happen is you can see here we just get each individual word that is used. There are going to be no duplicate words. This is just every single word used in the entire list. So make sure that you click in maintain phrases. All right, now we have this big chunk of keywords, and what we can do with that is we can take it over to our Helium 10 Scribbles tool, where we can put it straight into our listing. Now, if you want to update your master keyword list, say you have new keywords that you want to enter in, it's very simple. All you need to do is you need to go back to Amazon. So we'd go back to Amazon. We run the exact same search again. We select the competitors. We go through to Cerebro. We filter everything out in Cerebro. We export the data to an Excel sheet, get everything in Google Sheets, and then we go through all the different formulas that we have over here. So filter in our search volume, get in our score, take those top keyword phrases, put it into our master keyword list, and then we just take this entire big block. We're going to copy it, we're going to take it over to Frankenstein, paste it in, and then what we can do is we can create a bit of separation here. So we can have the old master keyword list up at the top, and then the new list down at the bottom. Same settings, add only spaces, remove duplicates, maintain phrases, convert to lowercase, and we get our final result with the updated master keyword list. So when you're updating the keyword list, oftentimes you're going to have a lot of duplicates, but if you do it this way, you run it through Frankenstein, or make sure that you don't get any duplicates in there, but you're still getting those new phrases that you should be including into your listing. So there you have it. That is how you create a master keyword list to get your entire SEO process started off on the right footing. I recommend that you refresh your master keyword list about every 1 to 3 months, depending on how often you're doing your listing optimization. This is very important as Amazon searches are changing all the time. Customers are always searching for different things and new keyword phrases are going to pop up. You want to make sure that you are staying up to date with all of these changes and that you are constantly updating your listings to match what customers are actually searching for. If you want to see how we can implement our completely done for you SEO system into your Amazon account, go to the link in the description below to schedule a free consultation call with myself. If you enjoyed this video, please consider checking out some of our other videos on different Amazon SEO processes, like this one over here, where you can see how we use ChatGPT every day to optimize our listings more efficiently than ever before. Whether you are new to Amazon or a seasoned veteran, I can guarantee that you will find something of value from it.